name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Racing takes place on Monday at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the Poly track, the 13th of February 2023. 8 races on the program, and race number 1 is the start of the bipod at 12:40. I'm joined by Deez, and Deez and myself will take you through the 8 races on the program. Deez, how are you doing? Looking forward to the meeting, or it's a typical Monday meeting?
No, really nice to have racing on the Monday, as we know, with the racing being abandoned at Turfantine. So it will be a race meeting that I'm hoping will generate some decent pools on that Monday on the Poly track. But race number 1 is the start of the bipod, so let's bring up that field and have a look at what's happening. At the time of recording, no scratchings, all 8 runners go to post, and it is the start of the bipod. Well, the 2 horses that I think will keep most interested in the bipod, number 1, Captain Corrupt, and number 8, Le Ultimo, because they're represented by the same form line behind Words for Word. Do you have a preference for either or you know, you think that the draw favors number 1 will get the better of 8 Ultimo? Like last time out, there wasn't much between the 2, but do you have a preference for either or?
I'd have to be with horse number 1, Captain Corrupt, given that it was his first run in the province last time out, first run on the Poly track, and I thought he ran a good race. He was doing his best work at the finish. He ran on under pressure, and as you mentioned, he does have the draw advantage over horse number 8, L'Ultimo, who has had his fair share of chances, because he's run in a qualified maiden plate and he had every opportunity to get the job done, beaten by Ebony Bay, who had no form heading into the race. And then last time out, he looked to be the winner, but then beaten half length behind Word for Word, and Corsican coming through to win. So 1 from 8 for me. And for you, Deez, would it be 8 from 1 or 1 from 8?
I think you're right there. I mean, considering that the horse, would have come on having that first start, and with Corsican, the second horse, coming out to win, as you mentioned, I think those 2 runners will be popular choices in the bipod. Now, of the balance of the runners, Moon Harvest, last time out, found a good finish. How strong that form line is going to turn out to be, I don't know. And then I see Dennis Dreyer keeps Keegan de Miller on number 5, Flaming Drum. And then the interesting runner for me here is Hunter's Arrow, priced up at 12-1 compared to number 5, Flaming Drum, then priced up at 7-2. And there wasn't much that separated them last time out on that run behind Ansel Riddle. And Hunter's Arrow, if I can remember correctly, African Dust coming through from that form line. But more importantly, this horse was chased at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. And considering the work that he had to do in the early stages of that race, did well to finish under 4 lengths behind Unsolved Riddle. Flashing Drum is 7-2, and this horse at 12-1. So that is my roughie for trifectas and quartets. Number 6, Hunter's Arrow. How many horses are we going to include in the bipod? You think number 1 and 8 good enough, or are you going to take a chance and bank a number 1?
I think 1 and 8 should be good enough to see through the first leg. You mentioned number 6 has some nice value. I think number 2, Zabadak, is some nice value at around 10-1 in the market. He does have the better of Hunter's Arrow on that Barbati run, and last time out, completely ignore his run. That wasn't his best showing. Drawn in gate number 2. I think the Poly track will suit him, and look for some improvement from number 2, Zabadak, at around 10-1 in the market. So 1 and 8 do look to be the 2 principal contenders for those bipods, but some nice value in the race. Numbers 2 and 6 to include into trifectas and quartets.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing, who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible, is it's fantastic for everyone.